Hello again, guys and girls, the Gears of War community. Welcome back to another Gears of War 3 gameplay commentary. What you're watching is a King of the Hill competitive match on trenches. It was our full team versus a team trialling a few new members. Or I'm fairly certain it was two guys trialling one guy and then a pickup. So it wasn't that much to expect from them, but I will say that they were good players, a lot better than I expected out of players these days. I mean, I think that the quality of players has gone down recently just because of the fact that a lot of the top players have backed out, but recently they've started to come back. So I was pleasantly surprised with the skill quality of Noxides and Banksy, but yeah, that's just what I had to say about them. Anyway, so I've done a lot of commentaries about competitive gaming recently and competitive gears in general, and I do realise that there are a lot of you out there who don't play competitively, and even quite a few of you probably don't even care about competitive, but maybe you just watch my videos because you enjoy my opinions on things. I don't know. Whatever you watch my videos for, if you are in that group of people who don't really enjoy competitive, then I thought, you know what, it's time to dial it back. You know, I've done loads and loads of commentaries recently on competitive, so let's go a little bit more to the casual side. So I thought, you know what, I'll do a bit of a commentary on the casual side of Gears of War and Gears of War Judgment and what to expect. So a long time ago, before I started competitive Gears, I had been a casual, well, I'd like to say casual gamer. You know, I used to call myself a hardcore gamer, but I think it's easier just to call myself a casual gamer back then, since a hardcore gamers these days are usually is a way of referring to competitive gamers. But yeah, I was a hardcore casual gamer. But yeah, so for all of my gaming career, up until Gears of War 3, I had never ever played a game competitively. So I'm fairly certain that there will be a time when I drop all this and then go back to enjoying games for what they are. I never want to stop doing YouTube videos for you guys because I love it. It's something that I love pursuing and I love doing, and one of the best parts of it is when I get to go onto my videos and read the comments you guys leave me. But hopefully that will never end. Anyway, so I wanted to just ask you guys what you expect from Gears of War Judgment as a more casual game. So a lot of people are saying that it's aimed at a casual market. Well, what do you expect? I mean, if you want to just play this maybe on a day-to-day, maybe not necessarily day-to-day, but on a frequent basis, just casually playing quick match and rank match, what do you expect the game is going to turn out like? Do you think it will be similar to Gears of War 3 in the way that we have the vast majority of people just play quick match TDM, they just enjoy that kind of thing, and that's all they enjoy? They come on, they play a bit of quick match TDM, you know, for a few hours, then they go off and they do other things? Or do you think it will take a different aspect? Because a lot of the time we find that these days there are a lot of five-man teams. Do you think they will grow, or they will kind of disperse? There'll be a lot less five-man teams. Do you think that the kind of people who just want to dominate rank match and that kind of thing, do you think they will get together more in Gears of War Judgment? Or the fact that it's aimed at a more casual market, do you think that it will be dispersed more and there'll be a lot less? Personally, I think that it will be a lot less potent because of the game types that are out there these days, in the next Gears of War Judgment, because Gears of War Judgment has a lot more game types like Call of Duty, where they are not less team oriented, but they are less punishing to people who are by themselves. So team oriented is definitely Gears of War, that's how it's always been, but in Gears of War 3 it's quite punishing being up against a five-man team because of the weapons, because of the stopping power, because of things like the clutch mode, which ends up turning into a bully mode for the team who still has players, and for the execution and the elimination game types, it tends to turn into a kind of bully mode for people in Gears of War 3. But since there's no singular limb and there are in domination, there is going to be a lot more spread out teams in the game, because there'll be a lot more people roaming around the map trying to take different rings, trying to push different rings, trying to defend different rings. There'll be a lot less teamwork, I think, or not teamwork, but there'll be a lot less kind of piling on, because they'll just be spread out more. And this just makes me think, well, maybe it will be a lot easier for people to play in a more casual basis. This is maybe the reason that they got rid of single elim, because people don't want to play single elim, because if they come up against a 5-man team, they tend to get destroyed 9 times out of 10, unless the 5-man team is just only together because they're awful players and they don't want to get bullied. But you know, this is what I'm thinking. This is maybe the main reason they just stuck to these game types, because they just simply didn't want people to get bullied around by 5-man teams anymore. Maybe this is why they put in true skill ranking, because that might segregate the 5-man teams. But yeah, this is my simple opinion. I must apologise, guys, for not posting many commentaries recently. I've been really busy, and I haven't been recording that much, so it hasn't been that easy. But I hope you enjoyed this commentary. Thank you for watching, guys, and goodbye.